Hello, in this video we're going to discuss briefly AeroSpaceCraft and SpaceShip Powerplants in Heaven InterDimensional Part 2. So, continuing on from the first video, the wormhole that goes into the spaceship, its exit point is in the air reception chamber. And the air goes into there once it was drawn from the chamber in Planet 1 by use of gravity. From there, the air goes through ducting, and doors open and close in accordance with fly-by-wire inputs and living artificial intelligence control in order to fly the spaceship safely. Added to this, as I mentioned, is water injection, which does two things. It increases the density of thrust, and it also cools the airflow so it doesn't set things on fire underneath. So with such spaceships, you can operate them safely in space and in atmosphere. It does not produce any pollution whatsoever, and they're a very powerful and useful power plant for space travel. There are some spaceships in the universe that use this. The Shepherds use this propulsion, and they're in orbit around Saturn, Uranus, Jupiter, and Mercury. Other spaceships that use this power plant include Melissa 347, although since it's been upgraded and it's got a newer power plant. So it's pretty handy. You draw air from another dimension through a wormhole, and then it goes to Planet 1, which is where there's a reactor. It's not a nuclear reactor, it's a different reactor, and it was supposed to go through a heating grill, but we didn't use the heating grill because it had enough power as it was on its own. And in order to create the wormhole, we're using wormhole element, and we're contacting it at 2 points with gravity, and gravity element is connected to it in the dimension where the air is drawn to. So in between the wormholes is wormhole element and gravity element. And of course, the gravity element has to have the number of gravity crystals in accordance with how many dimensions you have to skip in order to get to the spaceship. And those gravity crystals are what creates the gravity field inside that air dimension, which draws the air and pulls it into the wormhole, just like a black hole does. And that's how stars get their field too, a similar method, although in the field dimension of the star. I'm the Archangel Daniel, and I'm from heaven.